We're outside the airport, waiting for our friends. We should be landing. Actually, probably already landed. Probably getting his bag, and we'll see him very soon. I will. You're outside the airport. You have to pay to go in.
70 rand an hour. If I park here 2 hours, I at least want a full car wash.
Or a snack. My name is Carenna. This is Shanae. And we are building strength by moving off-grid. Become part of this story on Patreon and read our private blog. Sponsor a square meter of the Enough Garden and watch it come to life.
Like we start slow with each button, yeah?
Zach hasn't been here long, but we've already got him working. Got the auger running. We're gonna get some soil. Gonna use some of the soil that we've just dug up to send off for some tests, so we get to know the composition of our soil a bit better. Yeah.
And this hole is really beautiful, but I think it's a little bit less deep, yeah?
Yeah.
Slightly.
But if we broke it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. What it looks like.
Took us a minute to figure out how to use this auger. And then it took all three of us to hold it still. But we've got a hole. And I think with each time it'll get a little easier. This is the soil we're collecting to send off for soil tests. Oh, I hear it. Okay, is that a start?
It's already starting. So you can have it see that.
That's what it was like. Yeah, every time. But it's so small. Glad you came here, Zach? We're using our gray water to put in the hole so that the clay can get a little softer. We can dig a little deeper. We'll check on this tomorrow morning. It is 5:30. And we're going on an adventure. The sun is rising, and we're going to pick some fruits. Look at you.
Good morning.
We're stopped along the side of the road. We're gonna pick some fruit. This is a Turksfire, if they're plural.
You see these very fine little hairs on it.
Right. They're in my hands a little bit. They're kind of sharp.
Now that's what I am saying exactly. You're first gonna have to wash them off.
Right. Definitely, before we make the
To
jam.
get the hairs off.
And then peel it.
And then peel it. And then jam it. Okay. What now?
Let's get more.
What do I do with this one now?
Eat it.
I can't eat it because I can't wash it.
Oh.
I'm gonna chuck it.
We'll take more pictures of it and then check it. You're holding so still. We're picking some Turk's fire along the side of the road. Wearing gloves. It's got these little pricklies on them. But we've already tried the fruit and it's tasty. But if you have too much, then you'll get constipated. Huh? Today's aunts told us how to make jam. So we're collecting as much as we can along the side of the road here. And we're gonna give it a try later.
I want to know, like,
ooh,
look how sticky that is. Come look here. Look how sticky that is. What is it?
Wait, not yet. Yeah, touch it.
That's it. That's it.
It's like a web.
Is it?
That's it for stop number 1.
Wait, I need
1,
my
2, 3,
sunglasses.
4, 5, 6. How many? Oh, you have quite a few.
Yeah. This is our 5th stop. Reaching for it. I don't think I can reach that. Let's cut his fence. Effort you go through. This is stop number 6 or 7 on our journey. Each time we stop, we get maybe 20 or so from each bush, and then on to the next. Some of them are like fluorescent. You see? Isn't that cool?
Oh.
Hey. I think the color of it tells you that it's young. Their spots get darker when they get older.
Yeah, it's light green.
We're back after our adventure. I think we've got enough for a nice jam. Just a little bit more here. Now we need to change our clothes. We've got little thorns everywhere. Then we're gonna do some work over there. Our plan is to put a compost toilet in the next 2 weeks. So we need to clear space for it, and also space for the bag where all the compost will go to produce the gases and the fertilizers. Now we're ready to go quickly try to clear an area for our compost toilets. So far, so good. These little spiky things are everywhere. get hot. This part is cleared out now. In the front, this is where the bag will go. And then back here, the toilet. So I just want to get these last few bushes, then I'm gonna go chill. Zach already had enough, but he also goes from 0 to 100, so he wore himself out a little bit. And the climate where he's from, well, where he's been living in Thailand is much different. So he's not used to the dry heat in the same way. But it is surprisingly humid here, sometimes, considering how warm it is. But I'm almost done. This is the last one right here. For now. Sometimes they're already so dead they just snap off. It's kind of dry rotted, very light. Guess that's why it's a fire hazard. All right, it's a new piece of land here. Just a pile of all the brush that we're probably going to use kind of to break up the soil. So we'll do some tilling and maybe chomp up these branches or just let them sit over top to protect the soil from the sun a bit before we start planting our cover crops. So back here, we'll put our toilet. It'll run down a little bit to a bag right here that will collect the gas. Then it goes down further into the ground for the mulch pit where the fertilizer will go. Now it's time for some lunch. Shanae's been inside cooking, cleaning a little bit, and Zach just got some aloe. So it looks like we're gonna try something new today. The sticky stuff is what's kind of sour.
Yeah. This one is nice. Okay.
Did you try it yet?
I'm gonna give you one piece as well.
Okay. So you put some salt on so it's not slimy, and then put it into the sun to dry for a little. It's a little bitter.
Right.
Zach just put a little bit of sugar on it. Maybe take away some of the bitterness. We done working for now. Everyone's got a shower and a full tummy. Now we're gonna sit and chill.
Like this?
Yeah. We were relaxing, but then we can't stop talking about poop. So now we're laying out the sticks to show where our future deck will be, to put the toilet up a little bit so that it can run down. It needs pressure to go into this bag to go further down and create compost.
I'm coming from the things now, eh?
All right.
Coming from the things, this is the pathway. Okay? This thing is the dig where we're gonna bolt. Here where you are standing, if we put the toilet here, right? Then you put the bladder there for it to run in. So that bladder would sit about where? Here. This way.
sun is setting, and we're going to put a little bit more water in our holes and see how much deeper we can go. We dug yesterday, put a little bit of water in twice today to try to soften it up. And now we'll see if we can get these holes a little bigger.
This still has water.
This one's still moist at least too. But this one we put more in than the other. But you can still see the bottom.
Build that one though. The water.
This one's definitely deeper. The roots in
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when it gets stuck like that, just pull it up a little bit.
Oh, I feel that glue. All right.
Definitely good for your 60 centimeters now, I think. Because you can also put it up a little bit against the ground.
Yeah, I mean it goes down like that much further.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be good for planting a pole, yeah.
For a mud bath too.
Yeah. Mud. It's good mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full of these beasts of roots. Just finished our work for the day. Sinead's making dinner. Zach's taking some of the auger in the water back up. I'm just gonna go look at our hole again. Got a bit of mud everywhere, but that's cool. It's fun. The challenge we thought it was gonna be was just that it's hard, but really it's the roots. This tiny root jammed the whole thing up. And then we ripped it. We could go deeper maybe, but these roots come from everywhere. And when the auger hits it, it just stops. This hole, we got a lot deeper. But then this trunk of a leaf stopped us. The water's about like this much still. So the hole is pretty nice size. We did that. Testing the auger out was something that I was a little nervous about because you need to be strong or it could whip you, especially if these trees are nearby. These spiky ones, the roots of these things go apparently pretty far because we're in between three small ones. I think we're done for the day. See ya next time.